Kimberley Locke graced the American Idol stage nearly a decade ago. Since then, she's had various #1 singles and is out with a new single called Finally Free. She joins me now to chat about everything from Idol to her new cooking show. Kimberley, it's great to have you here.
Thank you. A decade ago.
I know. Makes it seem like a long time ago, right?
It does. It was a long time ago, but it just doesn't seem that long ago.
And now there's American Idol's in the news again because there's a lot of talk about the potential judges on the show.
Who are they going to pick?
I mean, who do you think?
You know, first of all, I thought Mariah Carey was a great choice. But even prior to that, Jennifer Lopez and Steven, they were great, I thought. So I was shocked that they left, you know, after one season. So Mariah Carey's a good choice. I mean, who are they going to get? Madonna?
Right.
You know,
There's
I mean,
talk
like,
about Nicki Minaj.
I read that somewhere, and then I read she was going on tour, so I was confused. Here's my suggestion. My suggestion is that they bring us back, the contestants, and let us fill one of those seats. It's the one perspective that is not there yet. Having been on that stage and stood on that American Idol logo week after week after week and being judged, nobody understands that pressure better than we do. So maybe now that they have a couple of seats to fill, they will put the contestants in those seats.
So you're out with the new song, Finally Free. How did it come about?
Finally Free is a song that I wrote with my fellow Idol mate, Ace Young. And Ace and I had run into each other a couple of times, and he was like, you know, you should come to my studio and we should work on some music together. And we did. And when he played me, you know, he played me some songs, and I was like, well, let's go back to that, you know. And I couldn't wait to sing it and work on it with him. It was just, it resonated with me. And I believe that it's a song that will resonate with a lot of people, women especially, when you're finally free from something. And it's kind of like weight loss is, you know, the same thing. When you're finally free from the weight and from the food, because, you know, the food can be a tough one. Or when you're finally free from that bad relationship, or, you know, for parents, when you finally kick your kids out and they go to college and you're like, I'm finally free.
Searching for help, and nobody cared. Like a king, you took me in, gave me a home, and dried my tears. Finally free now.
It is a song that you can relate to so many different situations. And when I sing it, when I was singing it in the studio, I was like, this song is for me. This is my song.
So tell us why you decided to launch a cooking show.
So my cooking show is called Cooking with Kimberly. And one of the main reason I wanted to do this show is because people always ask me, you know, how did you lose weight and keep it off? And we know you like to eat out, but you can't maintain your weight loss if you're eating out all the time. So I want people to know that it's a balancing act, and that's what Cooking with Kimberly is all about. It's about people coming into the kitchen with me and watching me make over some of my favorite dishes like pizza, so that it's a healthier version of my favorite food, but still just as delicious. And we all have our favorite foods, and we all have those things that we feel like we cannot live without. But I guarantee you, every one of your favorite foods you can create a substitution for. And it's not about depriving yourself or taking something out of your life forever. It's about, you know, making those little incremental changes over the long term so that you can get the results that you want. I believe a lot of people are intimidated by losing weight and cooking. And when you start talking about both of them, people's heads explode because they can't handle it. You know, it's like, I don't cook, you know, what am I gonna do? You can't eat out of a box for the rest of your life. I think that it's a great way to start. If you get on a program, it's a great way to start, because that's how I started. I started out doing Jenny Craig. It taught me how to eat. It taught me what a real portion looked like. It taught me how to, you know, look at my plate and divide my plate up and say, okay, I need this many vegetables, and this is my entree. And it really put everything into perspective. So now when I go to a restaurant and I get that, you know, I get like 4 servings, I'm like, this is not right. This is not okay. So I'm constantly putting myself in check with that. And I believe that everybody wants to know how to do that. And if you want to set a weight loss goal for yourself, you can do that, and you can make those changes. And Cooking with Kimberly will show you how to remake and do over some of your favorite foods.
Well, I'm not a cook myself, so I probably will
can
tune
help
in. Well, thanks, Kimberly. Really
Thanks
great
a
talking
lot.
to you. Kimberly Locke's new EP is out now, and for this and all things entertainment, stay with CBSNews.com.